cafeteria has served as a culinary and cultural touchstone in the South for generations. Going through the line and building the perfect tray with a menu of Southern delicacies has been a long-time staple for people seeking an affordable meal.
That looks so good. She's pouring ranch all over the top. That's perfect. Thank you.
Everything looks good, but I'm trying to... could I get a little bit of mashed potatoes, too?
The cafeteria, you are seeing different ages and cultures all in the same space. And you never knew what you were going to see, in a good way. In a good way.
But recently, more and more cafeterias across the South have been closing their doors. Last year, the long-serving North Carolina chain K&W shut down its final location. It was the end of an era of reliable and wholesome dining.
You've lost a cultural institution that, fed people for years.
I'm Anissa Khalifa. This is The Broadside, where we tell stories from our home at the crossroads of the South. This week, we celebrate cafeteria culture and look at what's lost when the serving line stops. We know you enjoy listening to The Broadside because we help you understand this weird, wonderful place that we call home, with in-depth reporting on the stories and the people who have shaped North Carolina. That work is made possible by listener contributions, and your financial support is the reason we're able to make this show every week. If you find these stories and conversations important, please consider making a gift at WUNC.org.
Hi, my name is Nikki Miller-Ka, and I am a freelance food and travel writer based in Durham, North Carolina.
Nikki Miller-Ka has been a proud foodie pretty much her whole life, going back to her upbringing in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Yeah, grew up in Winston-Salem. I like to tell people I wasn't born there, but I was bred there. Lots of bread. I eat it all the time.
Nikki spent years working as a chef in the food industry. But today, she writes about food and considers herself a culinary storyteller. Recently, she wrote about the importance of Southern cafeterias for The Assembly, an online North Carolina news outlet.
Everyone has a cafeteria story, literally. If you have any connection to the South, for sure.
That includes me. My first introduction to Southern cafeteria culture was when my family moved to North Carolina in the 90s. My uncle had been in High Point since the 70s, and he took us to his local K&W Cafeteria. He was a regular, like they knew his name. And it was such an intimate introduction to my new home and the people who lived here. Which goes to show, ultimately, it wasn't only about what you ate, but who was at the table with you.
So many people were talking about how they used to go with their grandparents and their parents. And that was how their taste memory started, who they were with. Yes, what they ate, but definitely who they were breaking bread with at the table. That was part of the experience and part of the memory.
And another part of the experience at these communal restaurants was a diverse clientele. One of the many things that made the cafeteria special was its ability to attract folks from all backgrounds.
In that line, the banker is behind the construction worker, behind the nurse, behind the single mom. So everyone is they're right next to each other. They're right next to each other in line. They're right next to each other in the dining room.
For someone who has never been to one of these cafeterias, can you describe the experience and the space and what it was like? And it was imagine stepping into one of these.
Most of the cafeterias were similar, not always, but in the dining room itself, there was swag on the curtains. Yep, there were curtains and shades and sconces that were lit on really nice patterned carpet. Plenty of space, big gigantic tables. You would never really hear peals of laughter, but you would hear, plates clinking and cups clinking.
Oh my gosh. When you said that, I just I went back in time 25 years and I heard the plates clinking and the cups. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
And so when you go up to the line, it's, 20, maybe 30 feet of hot steam tables. And really all you can see is the steam rising. You don't know what's in it yet because you're not up close. You get your tray, and the first thing is the cold foods. So are we doing Jell-O? Are we doing salads? That's the first. And then it goes on to the hot food.
What does it smell like?
Oh, it smells like really good food.
So there are still cafeterias in various places across the country, but what makes this type of place that we're talking about today a distinctly Southern experience, in your opinion?
Number one, the food, the menu that's presented, but then also the hospitality, the extreme hospitality. If you were unable to carry your tray to your table, the cashier would ring a bell and someone would come and take your tray wherever you needed to go.
And in North Carolina, one cafeteria reigned supreme for decades. K&W started in the late 1930s in Nikki's hometown of Winston-Salem. So let's go back to this origin of this kind of cafeteria. What was the original purpose of the cafeteria, and what era were they born out of?
So K&W specifically was started in 1937, and the original location was actually right next door to the Greyhound bus station in downtown Winston-Salem. Mm-hmm. So in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, that was the place to be. All kinds of transient individuals, people who were coming to move here, people who were coming through here. Oh, I'm hungry. You can go right next door and get a meal for 40 cents. You kidding me? Let's go. Let's do this.
A meal for 40 cents.
I know.
That's incredible.
That's tax on something nowadays, on one item.
But Nikki notes that in its earliest era, K&W, like the rest of the South, was, of course, segregated. This fractured its clientele, with a dining space far away from the come-as-you-are reputation it became known for.
My mom grew up in Winston-Salem, too. And she distinctly remembers telling me that there were places in downtown Winston where she could order food, but she couldn't sit in there and eat. K&W was one of those places. That is a part of the history of cafeterias that also needs to be talked about as well.
So after integration, is that when these cafeterias really gained more traction?
Oh, yeah. It was a safe space for people. They know they were going to get good food, a safe space to eat.
In the 60s and 70s, cafeterias like K&W were one of the few places where white and black people interacted regularly. And as they gained broad popularity, they became staples of communities across the region. Over time, K&W grew to 35 locations, stretching from South Carolina up to West Virginia. But in recent years, K&W's popularity has waned. Throughout the 2010s, many of its cafeterias closed their doors. By the end of 2025, the chain had shuttered its last location. And K&W's decline isn't unique. Numerous competing chains have faded as well. Why have cafeterias gone away?
The core customers did. And the reason why they went away is because they died or are dying or close to it. And there's been nothing to replace that population of people underneath the current business model. Nowadays, instead of getting that immediate satisfaction of seeing your food item and putting it on your tray and eating it, you're ordering from an app. You are not sitting inside the restaurant and eating like you once were.
Totally different from the sort of traditional demographic of K&W, which was nicknamed different. Canes and Walkers, right?
I know, because of the population that generally frequented K&W.
Now, with the likes of K&W gone, Nikki says it's more common to see only hints of the classic cafeteria across our modern dining landscape.
There's no real like cafeteria situation, but we've got food halls now, which have taken the place of cafeterias. You get a whole bunch of different concepts that are not just Southern food, but cuisine from all over the world. And then you have places that mimic cafeterias, like your Chipotles and your Moe's. Those, you get to see what you want. You get to pick it. Right. But it's not the whole experience. The traditional dining experience where you get the meat and three. You get to try out new vegetables and maybe even meats and things that you've never had before. But they mimic the cafeteria experience.
K&W may be a relic of a bygone era, but the cafeteria isn't totally extinct. There are still a handful of locations keeping this Southern culinary experience alive. Nikki cited 2 places in North Carolina.
So there's C&H in Kernersville, J&S in Asheville, C&H, it's in a strip mall, it's humble, it's one of one.
Now, it's one thing to talk about all the good stuff found in a cafeteria. It's another to actually go there and check it out firsthand. So, Nikki and I decided to take a trip to Kernersville, North Carolina to experience C&H Cafeteria.
It's going to be great. And we might eat too,
right? We are going to eat.
Okay, good.
I won't make you pick one thing.
Oh, thank you.
Just ahead, we get in the serving line. You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you might not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. They make it super simple. Pop over to progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with coverage options tailored to your choices. Plus, you'll see which discounts you may qualify for, like the online quote discount, or savings for paying in full. In fact, 99% of Progressive Auto customers earn at least one discount. See if you could save when you switch to Progressive. You'll feel good about making a savvy choice. Visit progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little extra cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.
If you sold somebody a loaded gun who you knew was in a vulnerable state and they shot themselves, I think it is murder. Just because you're using the internet doesn't mean you get away with murder.
I'm Damon Fairless, host of Hunting Warhead. This season, I take you inside the business of suicide and the places desperate people go when they can't find what they need in the real world. Hunting the Suicide Salesman. Available now wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Brian Reed. When I created S-Town, I looked at how secrets, lies, and the stories we tell shape a small, rural town. Now on my podcast, Question Everything, I'm going bigger. Hi, this message is for Senator Lindsey Graham. I head to Washington to take on a law that gives tech companies sweeping immunity.
Is how these companies have gotten rich.
Senator Durbin's office.
Join me as I go after big tech on Question Everything from Placement Theory and KCRW, out Thursdays, wherever you get your podcasts.
It feels really familiar, and the sounds and the scents of the food from a hotline. I feel like I'm at home.
Nikki and I recently traveled to Kernersville, about an hour west of our studio in the North Carolina Piedmont, to join the lunch crowd at C&H Cafeteria. And as soon as we stepped inside, I knew we were in for a treat. The steam coming off the serving line, the clinking of silverware, and the patterned carpet gave me confidence we were about to embark on a classic cafeteria experience.
I'm ready.
Like, what's your game plan? Do you come in here with a plan? Like, do you have like a list? What's your strategy?
Oh, wow. I actually don't have a list, especially since this is my first time here. Personally, today, I'm trying to go Southern Light. And by light, I mean Lite. So that might mean fried chicken, but that also might mean a salad with fried chicken on it. So we'll see. I really hope that there's green beans and turnip greens, but only if there's little bits of turnip root in it.
Yeah. I know. I'm looking forward to seeing if they have turnip greens too, because it sounds delicious and I want to try them.
Yeah. And dousing everything with Texas feed.
Yeah, well, I'm ready. I did not really eat breakfast, so I'm like, let's see if we can build the perfect plate.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, how are y'all? My name's Charlie. I work with public radio.
Our producer, Charlie Shelton Ormond, joined us at CNH and talked with some folks in the dining room that day.
And we're doing a story about cafeterias, kind of in celebration of places like this.
I only been coming here for the last 10 years. Well, I grew up eating K&Ws. So I like the different options of food. That's what I like. And I do like this.
I mean, you think about it, if you go to a high-end restaurant and you got little children, what do they want? They want the fish sticks or they want the chicken nuggets. But here, they truly are getting things that are made from scratch.
And then you see people that are so faithful in coming, and they come there's people that come every day. So
Here we are, the line.
Wow. I'll have let's see, turkey and dressing. That's always good. And it comes with cranberry, the turkey and dressing?
Yes, could I have some fried whiting, please?
Okay, the veg. Is that turnip greens? Yes, please, ma'am.
You got the roots in there?
Yes, there are little bits of turnip root in these turnip greens.
Is this sweet potato or pumpkin? Pumpkin? Thank you so much. Oh, that's hot.
You know what? I want to have some mac and cheese, too. Okay. I think my mac and cheese is not a vegetable. This is the South. Yes, it is.
Definitely.
It's definitely a vegetable. And a soft roll.
Wow. I don't need any more food, but I want to try this jalapeno corn muffin.
It's all good.
It's all good. Well, we're making a show for the radio, so I want to sample as many things as I can.
This is the quintessential cafeteria experience. You get everything, and then the lovely cashier rings everything up, you and your party together.
All right, thank you.
Can you ring the bell? And we don't need any service, but can you just ring it for us? Thank you.
It was actually a good thing they rang the service bell, because once I got to the end of the line, my tray was laden with food. And since I also had a mic in one hand, I did need some help getting my bounty back to the table.
Just right here. Yes, that's perfect. Thank you. All right.
Welcome back to the table.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
And y'all, we got so much good stuff. Between Nikki, Charlie, and myself, there were 20 different dishes spread out on our table. Mac and cheese, okra, mashed potatoes, our very own Southern smorgasbord. And as soon as we started in on it all, we were brought more food.
Honey bun cake.
Honey bun cake?
Remember the old honey buns?
Oh, of course.
College kids would eat all the time.
Yeah, one bite of that and you're going straight to heaven, straight to dessert heaven.
The culprit behind this much welcomed slice of cake was the director of operations for CNH, Tony.
Can I get you to just say your full name on the table?
It's Tony Maloney, and you can laugh if you want to.
I think it's great, honestly. I love your name. What if you were to describe a Southern cafeteria in one word? How would you describe it? Like a cafeteria is?
Value. The value you get for your money is unmatched anywhere else. And I'm going to go to the cafeteria because I can get something different, I had it for lunch. I can go back for dinner and get something different.
Yeah, there's so many options.
Exactly.
Nikki, would you like to try the fish?
Yes, I would love to try a fish. Get a little tartar and a little cold.
So now that we're here, now that we've filled our stomachs to bursting.
Yes.
What do you think the cafeteria means to the South culturally?
Coming in here and knowing that K&W is no longer, but C&H obviously is alive and well. I mean, the dining room was nearly packed when we walked in here. Honestly, it makes me hopeful for the future for cafeterias. So all is not lost. It's just shifted a little.
For me, coming to a cafeteria for the first time in decades was powerful. To remember and experience that feeling again, of eating among a community of people. To be honest, I haven't been back for a long time because as welcoming as K&W always felt, that abundant menu had a lot of stuff in it that I couldn't eat.
Are the turnip greens vegetarian?
So maybe part of the story behind the disappearing cafeterias is that the clientele is changing, and not all of them gravitate toward eating like this. But at the same time, there were still so many things for me to enjoy.
Did you try the turnip greens? They're really good. I'm really enjoying them. So, you have to try this cornbread. It's really good.
And having this meal reminded me of something even more important. The way that a humble, communal meal is one of the best ways to build relationships that last. And that's a valuable part of Southern culture that's worth preserving. With that in mind, before we left, I had one last question for Nikki.
Fill in the blank. The cafeteria is blank.
The cafeteria is alive and well fed. I'll say that for sure, because I'm really full right now. I'm full of food and fellowship. You know what? We are now forever bonded because not only did we break the bread, we ate the bread, we ate the cornbread, we ate the salad. I think we covered it all.
If you want to check out Nikki's reporting on the Southern Cafeteria and K&W for the Assembly, we've dropped a link to it in our show notes. This episode of The Broadside was a co-production with the Assembly. It was produced by Charlie Shelton Ormond and edited by Jared Walker. Our executive producer is Wilson Sayre. The Broadside is a production of WUNC News and is part of the NPR network. If you have feedback or a story idea, you can email us at broadside@wunc.org. If you enjoyed the show, leave us a rating, a review, or share it with a friend. I'm Anissa Khalifa. Thanks for listening, y'all. We'll be back next week.
Hello, and welcome to Pluto Phone. If you know the name of the movie you'd like to see, just stream it for free on Pluto TV, where all your blockbuster favorites are landing all summer long. Catch Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
Fantastic.
The Matrix Trilogy.
Welcome to the real world.
Mean Girls.
Shut up!
Titanic.
I'm the king of the world!
And so much more. For showtimes, press nothing. They're free 24/7.
That is so fetch.
On Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
The moment a body is found, the clock starts ticking. 48 hours before the trail goes cold. From A&E and Crime House, this is the official podcast from the famous true crime series, The First 48. I'm Carter Roy. Every Thursday, I revisit a landmark homicide investigation in depth with long-form storytelling built for your ears. Listen to and follow The First 48 on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you listen to podcasts.